Buenos días, buenas tardes o cualquier otra hora de que estés viendo esto. This is Mappa. Esto es Mappa, pasión sin parar. Chipre vibra, nadie lo puede negar. Entre humo, bengalas y multas al final, el fútbol nos quema, nos hace cantar. Las gradas arden con fuego y color. Los jueces reparten sanciones sin pudor. Corrupción en la sombra, rumores que van, pero el alma del hincha no se puede comprar. Esto es mala pasión sin parar, drama eterno que no va a terminar. Entre risas, escándalos y verdad brutal, el fútbol de Chipre es un carnaval.
Kalimera, Kalispera, every time you're watching this is Mappa. I'm still Tassos here. How you doing, my friend?
I tell you what, I was fine, and then I heard that, and now I'm doing fantastic.
This is on you.
El fútbol de Chipre es un carnival. Yes. Lo hizo, exactly.
This is on you. This is all on you. And I'll explain why. Not just to you, but to the viewers. Every week, Tasso devises these beautiful notes on how we're going to plan the show, basically. He's more organized than I am. And he began the notes with Calimera, Calispera. Every time you're watching this is Mappa, but in Spanish. Yes. Because there's a reason which we're going to go into just a bit why he did this. So I figured, do you know what? With my ADHD and all that kind of shit that goes into my head, maybe it was all that drugs I used to take when I was a kid in my 20s. I just thought, you know what? Let me just do an intro with a Spanishy Mexican theme, and here we are.
Beautiful. No notes. There is no notes. There is no. I mean, that is basically the clip for the show for Instagram, isn't it? It's just that.
I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna upload it. That's the new intro.
Tag all the Spanish-speaking players you can think of in it as well.
Well, they're either gonna block us, unfollow us, or just keep watching for the sake of it.
Yeah, or just share it.
Fucking hell.
Oh, what a
so stupid.
what a wonderful start to the show. What a wonderful start to the show.
There we go. There we go.
Yes.
Hola, muchachos. There we go.
Yeah, Ruslan.
Everyone's getting the Spanish phrase books out.
Oh, here we go.
Now he's just showing off. He's just fucking showing off.
I am not reading that. I ain't reading that.
No. Where's Manu when we need him? Manu.
Yeah. I'm happy for you, or I'm sad it happened. But but I know Ruslan is very, very happy tonight.
Yes.
And again, we're going to go into that later.
Yes. He'll be eating burritos all his life.
Exactly.
I don't buffo. We got something special for you as well.
The gang's all together.
All we need is Vaso.
Yeah.
Where's Vaso?
Yeah, but we just need Vaso to drop in now as well. Yeah, and that's it.
There we go.
So,
Yalla, let's go.
So let's go into it, shall we? We've got to start with the national team.
ASL, this ain't IRC, Ray. You used to use Merc as well. Oh my god, everyone used to use MIRC. Flipping DK, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Yalla, out there, let's go.
Right. So the national team, they played a couple of games, didn't they?
Yes, they did indeed.
Now, okay, let's get started with the positives. A lot of positives. So, very positive stuff. Even though there was only 1 point from the two games, we start with the game in August Manjos had a tactic.
Yes.
Completely, he was basically schooling Ralph Ragnick on his
Yeah.
gegenpress woke nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it? It was like,
Yeah. Yeah. Mugged him off,
listen,
mate.
you want to press long goal kicks, and
Yep.
it was doing them every single time. Fabiano delivering those long goal kicks was doing them every single time, and the only reason the team went down was because of that. It's a soft penalty. It's a soft penalty. What did you think?
Mate, I wish we had the rights, the legal rights to show that.
Yeah, it's very soft.
Because when I saw that, the first thing I thought was, it's just coming together.
Yeah.
Coming together. And then I saw the reverse angle, and it's like the ball had gone. The ball had gone.
Mm-hmm.
And then it got me thinking, how many times have we had shit decisions go against us?
Yep.
If it was England versus Austria, that's not a penalty. That's Germany versus Austria, it's not a penalty. If it's Brazil, etc., etc. So
Yep.
again, UEFA talk all this nonsense, this higgy-hagger about fair play and giving opportunities to the smaller nations. Well, that right there further cements my belief that they couldn't give a shit about the smaller nations, and we were absolutely embarrassing Austria.
We were.
Them.
Yeah. And I was very impressed with how the team went about. We hit the post. Laifis did, I don't know what the hell he did to his body to get that shot away that he got as well. Just all over him. And then obviously the penalty kind of deflated. And then you get to the second half, things calm down a bit. And then all of a sudden, a cavern shows up on the edge of the 18-yard box.
Yeah.
Look, you could never mind putting his fist down there. He could have put his head in there, the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
It was huge, the hole that appeared.
Yeah, I haven't seen a dribble as big as this since I don't know. Yeah, see, 1 minute, Professor. Nokia 33. Did you hear that? I heard it.
I can't hear it, so right.
Is it coming from me?
I've put my phone as far away as possible there now, so it shouldn't be happening no more. So
hold on. Right, what I'm gonna do? I've got my kid has left their iPad here. Let me turn that off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's quite ironic because I bought her this little Nokia phone for school because she's gone secondary school now. It's upstairs, and it's unfortunately
yeah. Are you sure it's not that?
Well, it's upstairs. I don't know why it would make that kind of, unless they've supercharged it. Fuck knows. Let me turn off her iPad.
Right. So yeah, massive hole appeared in the pitch, which meant 5 minutes of injury time, and then you had 2 or 3 different grounds people show up, putting sand in the hole.
They were digging stuff up from it first.
Yeah,
they're pulling. What was that?
I don't know. The goalkeeper was just pulling. It was just
building sandcastles, right?
Yeah, but farcical. That's what it is. But you'd expect that in the second division in Gibro, never mind on the international stage in a almost brand new stadium in Austria.
Yeah,
but
apparently it's not the
first
time it's happened. Apparently, it's not the first time it's happened in a league in Austria. That's in a stadium in Austria. Apparently,
yeah, it's happened before to him as well. But yeah, absolute mess. A bit of a clown show, if you ask me. But yeah, the proper clown show though was the referee performance, as we've discussed, and it carried on all the way until the final whistle, where with the last kick of the game went to an Austrian player who dragged his studs down Ioannis Gosti's arm.
Yeah.
So instead of blowing for a free kick, the referee blew for full time. Gostis was getting angry and showed the actual stud marks on his arm. The referee gave him a yellow card for his efforts. Yeah. Right. So there's that one.
By the way, before we carry on,
yeah,
who impressed you most from that game?
Now, I a lot of players played very well. I gotta say, Castanos for both games. I've been shitting all over him for both games, right? For previous performances, but these two games, over both these games, he's shown us what he's supposed to be capable of. He was all over the pitch for both games, all over the place. He was doing everything. He was passing, he was taking shots, he was tackling, he was getting into the mix, he was pressing, he was doing everything. He was doing it fantastically.
And he wasn't playing as a 10, was he?
No, he wasn't. He was almost playing like a DM.
Yeah,
like
an 8, I'd say.
Yeah, well, no, against Romania, it was more like 2 6s. Gusullo but yeah, against Austria, it was more forward, but against Romania, it was a bit further back, which I think is probably where he should be, like a defensive playmaker kind of thing. Like,
for
pick
sure.
up the ball,
100%.
spray it, watch the guys go. Because a lot of the forward plays against Romania, which we will get to, were coming just from him. Now, the Romania game. Within 90 seconds, we saw Gusullo's, what could we call it? Forte.
He gave them an assist. Just say it like it is.
90 seconds.
He gave them an assist.
90
and the
seconds.
funny thing is, I don't think even he knows what he was trying to do. Was he trying to control it? Was he trying to one-touch pass to the central defender? Well, mate, it's moments like this that I keep saying to Omonia fans, he ain't that guy. He ain't that guy.
And he almost did it. He almost did it again at the beginning of the second half as well. Did you catch that? I was like, I think
this is like seeing.
Well, I think I posted on Twitter as well. Is it like he must train like Prime Del Piero or something, or Cloud Makalele or something, because there's no way that his performances warrant to keep getting picked. But anyway, so we go 1-0 down after 90 seconds. There's more defensive howlers for Romania's second one, and we're 2-0 down after 18 minutes. And you're thinking, this is it now. This is probably going to be like a 5-6-0 win for Romania.
Well, if this was Ketspire, it would have been.
There you go. However, as the game went on, Cyprus got better and better. Possession, actually, if you see the possession stats as well, is Romania barely had any of the ball as well after those first 18 minutes. But yeah, again, for getting the first goal back, old Greggy Chestnut, Grigoris Castanos, fantastic bit of play, taking it past 2 or 3, 4 defenders. Tries to get a shot away, doesn't quite work, but that means that Loizo was able to slide in to put the ball in the net. So 2-1, and then Manjos makes a load of substitutions, brings on the 3 Aris Limassol players, and they combine together how quick the passing movement was for that goal as well, and just the way it all gelled together. Like, I put the GIF up. Of me doing that, but I was like proper windmilling. I was like, I was proper going for it. It was amazing. Of course, we could have won it right at the end, but Bittas basically ran the whole 90 minutes. So he gets the ball and gets into a one-on-one situation, and it just didn't have the power. He just
side-footed it straight at the goalkeeper. No power, no direction.
Yeah, he was knackered. At the end of that one. He was, but yeah, almost everybody in that team played an absolute blinder again. Fantastic performance from everybody, and I mean everybody. Like GK says, Anderson Correa came on and did good. He did good.
Who did good?
He did good.
Who did good?
Anderson Correa did good.
Yes, you admitted it.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But he did good. He did good. Now,
the cross to Gagulli, the knockdown
it
and the
was
finish.
all of it. That whole that whole job, the whole work for that goal was amazing. No notes whatsoever. But yeah.
They had at their end, yeah. Now for me, it was that 1v1 with Bits at the end. I was saying to myself, just put it near post. The goalkeeper it was there, but you know what? It's like you said, the effort, the teamwork, the camaraderie within this squad. Look, Sofronic kind of started it. You know, I want to give him his flowers for that. But I don't know what Manzia's done. I don't know what he's done or what he says to him. I don't know what he's done or what he said to him. But this is a completely different Cyprus to what we saw with Tim the Terrorist.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm Aggie, you got me, Aggie. You got me. I'm with you. Aggie. Yeah. And I think a lot of people are going to start turning around and looking at the national team again.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Well, the way I see it, man, there are two players that really impress me. Yeah. Right? Shikki's at right back. Yeah. Yep. He was sublime, especially second half against Romania. He was really sticking it on them.
Yeah.
But Shelly at centre back, ridiculous.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you have a look at the players who've been performing the best on the Manjos, right, is players that Getspire hadn't even heard of.
Yeah.
So, Shelis, Gosti, Shikis, these players that no idea. He had no idea what to do with them. You know, play him all at centre back, except for Shelis. He would play him in defensive midfield. Now
he's 25 years old. Yeah. This is a lad, I think, wasn't he at Arsenal's academy?
Shelis, yeah. And then he went to Shrewsbury or something.
Grimsby, Shrewsbury, and then he ended up at Hales Owen. Hales Owen.
Yep.
Like, and then to play for them. I mean, these are stories that you'd hear from, this Premier League player, he was like Vardy, for example. Yeah. And obviously, it's a different level here, but the comparisons are similar. He's gone from non-league in England to upper world to, was it Levski Sofia? I can't remember. He went Bulgaria, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, he's ended up in Greece, but he's playing for the national team at 25 years old. And the last two games, in fact, every game he's played, he's been brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Because he's good. He's a good player who was ignored for 3 or 4 years for some reason.
Well,
anyway, speaking of that reason.
1 second.
Yeah.
Rockhack's been saying about Shiki since match day 1 last year when I saw him at Aradipo. He does.
He's
brilliant.
He does. Now,
do you think Ursula likes football in general?
I think he thinks it's a job.
But yeah, maybe. Just clock in and clock out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, just to drop in again on Shikis. Rockax, me too. I did a video last year where I was like, who can Cyprus play at right back? Because I looked at who gets by. I was playing at right back, and then I was like, this seems to be a problem. But here's some solutions. And the first one I mentioned was Shikis. So me and Rockax. Yeah.
Well, let's just hope, our mate, who's also at our Bolon, and his mate gets a call up as well soon.
Yes. Hopefully. hopefully. Now, speaking of that bold terrorist, there we go.
There's no place with 9-0 on. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
Now,
Flipping hell.
speaking of that bold terrorist and his 9-0-1 formation, let's move to the Brodatlima and the clubs, shall we? So let's start with Anorthosis, right? So, let's go. Right. So Anorthosis announced Temuri Getspy as the new head coach in a press conference with a load of headlines in it. But let's start with this phrase from this bozo. Iψυχή είναι λόγια, είναι παρουσία και όσοι την έχουν δεν λυγίζουν σε καμιά δυσκολία. Pretty much, yeah. And he signed a contract until 2028, which for me is mind-boggling, right? Because the rest of that press conference and announcing Anorthosis again was basically the club going like, "We got no money. We got no money. We can't pay the players we have because of this thing that's happening with Cass. Prieto is suing us for more money. We don't have enough money to pay the players we have." So let's announce Temuri Getspy on a 3-season contract, 2028, 2025, 26, 26, 27, 27, 28. Yeah, 3-season contract, right? And then we're also going to sign Roman Bezos and who's the other guy?
Bergstrom.
Yeah, Bergstrom. What's his first name?
Emil?
Yeah, Emil Bergstrom. Yes. Okay.
Oh, and Dionne's joined as well.
Oh,
He's
they
joined.
announced it. Okay, yeah.
It's not official, but he's joined them.
So they've signed 3 more players who they won't be able to pay. Yeah. So anyway, back to the financial situation at Anorthosis, right?
We're not going to discuss Tim.
We're gonna discuss Tim. I'm gonna try and roll it all into the same thing, right? Because I warned. So there was a couple of players that asked me. They sent me some messages about Anorthosis before they signed or before they started discussions with them about whether or not they should sign. And I said to them, "You need to get guarantees from the club that you'll get your salary. If you don't get the guarantee, walk away."
Buffer, 4 more players. How many more? Dionne, Bergstrom, Bezos. Who else there? How many players do you need? You signed 20 fucking free already this summer.
So
what is this?
Yeah. Now, so again, right?
We mentioned him already the other week,
Yeah,
bro. Don't worry.
Mario Cilia was mentioned last week. Yeah.
Apparently, all the signings are within the allocated player budget for the season. I don't believe that for a second.
No, George, because they said in the press conference.
The Croatian, yeah.
That without this additional budget that they've managed to find from this mysterious investor who would only invest in the club further if they brought Getspy in, that they would have had trouble paying all the salaries of all the players at the club. Now, this is mind-boggling for me, right? Because Getspy is well known to be a terse individual, let's call him. Let's be nice and call him a terse individual, right? Because I say a lot of things about Getspy. People already know my feelings about him. But anyway, he's not a very nice man, right? And as proven with the fallings out he had at Olympiacos Piraeus and at AEK Athens and at the team in Russia, and when he was playing for Newcastle, and when he was at Dundee, and
Cool.
anyway, the last time Getspire was at Anorthosis, there was a big falling out, wasn't there, still?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh yes.
And the nation paid for it. Paid for that falling out.
Yeah. National team for sure.
Yeah. But this time that's not going to happen. So I'm not saying if the falling out happens, it's more when. Is how's the club going to deal with that?
Look, on the one hand, I can understand why they brought him back. You're talking about a coach that won on the league title, took him into the Champions League. The last time Anorthosis won a trophy, he was their head coach when they beat Olympiaco in the cup final.
Yeah.
He's a club legend. Machides love him. Most of the supporters, I wouldn't say all, but most of them love him. So I understand that. I also understand Barazzili's decision to bring him in because it's appeasing the fans. They haven't had much to cheer about. And this isn't me taking the piss. They haven't had much to cheer about for a while. We know about the stadium issues. We know about the financial issues. We know about the money that they raised to all of these things. We've gone through this. We've done this before, right? They've had nothing to cheer about. They've had various coaches over the past few years who haven't lived up to the expectations, Cisco Munoz being one of them. But then they brought in someone like Camoranesi that really galvanized them. And, you know, we spoke very, very highly about Anorthosis last season under Camoranesi, especially the way he set them up, the mentality, everything. They're scoring goals from set plays, Kiko's left foot, Conceição on the right-hand side. Again, we've done it to death. But they needed something to cheer them up. But then there's the flip side, the other side of the coin. Not just his behavior or the things that he said in the press publicly or how he went on podcasts to absolutely, or tried to destroy Sofroni, who was head coach, and then he got his, didn't he? Right? We know about players that have complained about him. We know about players that haven't really been treated well. Yes, there are quite a few that still respect him, and I understand it. But let's get it right. This is 2025. What Getspire was doing in 2008 and 2021, it's not going to fly these days.
Nope.
And the league has improved to a level that I don't think he even realizes. Now, let's add something else to this. 23, 24 players they've signed.
Yep.
Joaquin Gomez only had 2 competitive games with him and they booted him out. What do they think Getspire's going to do? That's the first question. And the second question is, and I know the answer, what is their aim with him there? I know the answer. It's a rhetorical question, but maybe you can give me a different answer to what I think it is.
Well, I mean, they said it in the press conference, though, didn't they? Is that this season is all about survival. That's all it is.
Really?
But,
2 games in. The big Anorthosis. The big Anorthosis,
yeah,
are talking about surviving 2 games in.
See,
This is like David Moyes at Sunderland. 1 game in, we need to survive. What?
But the thing is, right, is, I mean, we can ask George and Buffo, but they probably already thought that this season was going to be, you know, a base to start something else. So it's not, it wasn't going to be, you know, it wasn't going to be anything spectacular this season, but it was going to be a stepping stone for something else. And you could kind of see that with some of the signings Macari's made. Look at the age of some of the signings that they've made, you know.
Well, there's this as well, Tasso.
Yeah.
This comment.
That,
you know,
yeah.
they had to beg him to come back. And I'll tell you what, the person I feel sorry most for is Stella Marco, right? Because she has to go on the radio all the time to discuss various things about the club. Listen, it's going to be in our book anyway, right? Stella is mentioned a lot of times in our book because she's appeared on radio several times to talk about the state of the club. And I get it. It hurts the fans. It kills them, right? It's their club. It's their life. But at what point do you turn around and say, stop this revisionism, stop this, you know, romanticism? Okay, this ain't the guy. I could be wrong come the end of the season. People could say whatever they want, and they say, "Still, you were wrong." If Anorthosis do really, really well, but let's get it right. Let's get Spire.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, listen. I hope for Anorthosis' sake that we're wrong, right? For the club and their fans' sake, that we're wrong about what we're discussing here. That is going to be some magic wand's going to be waved and everything's going to be great. I really hope so, because obviously we've got friends that play for the club as well.
Yep.
But yeah.
Well, there's Buffon making a very good comment, and Buffon knows everything that goes on at the club, so he can, he's well informed.
Yeah.
It's not about points to survive; it's about the club to survive. First target is to protect the Somadio. Yeah. That's understandable, but giving Ketspire a 3-year contract,
that doesn't protect the club. That protects Ketspire. But yeah, listen. I made a note of what I said on Twitter. And originally, the way I started that thread, I sent you a screenshot of what I was originally going to post, and I think I would have got absolutely burned for how I started that post.
No,
but instead I changed it a little bit. But yeah, in essence, what we're seeing is there's the meme of the same but different, but still the same. Yeah. It's not even that. It's same, but the same, but still the same.
Yeah.
It's on repeat. It's rinse and repeat. Overextend.
But do you know what, Thasso, right? I'll be honest with you, right? This is Cyprus football in a nutshell.
Yep.
What Anorthosis have done by appointing him, they're going for, as I said, the romanticism.
Yep.
They're going for things that happened in the past, because a lot of supporters are living in the past. Look at Omone when we brought in Henning Berg.
I was going to say, right? we're in 2019 again.
Well, we brought in Henning Berg, and look, Henning Berg might do great stuff, but let's get it right. Take Ajax Cup win last season.
Yeah.
At the equation, he failed at Buffon, he failed in Sweden, and his last season with us was a fucking disaster.
Yeah.
Okay? So he got that cup win with Ajax, and he had credit in the bank. But let's get it right. Ajax have been on the rise for a while. They almost won the league a couple of years ago. Let's not get that twisted, right? But it's like when you guys signed Fetfatsidis, and there was that big Haya Hulia online. I remember because they said I sport with the golden headlines. It was golden. It was golden black, like it was Sky Sports News, like it was a major signing. And what happened?
Well, I got proven right again. That's what happened.
So this is one of the reasons why Cyprus football hasn't been elevated in the way that it should have, because a lot of people are still living in the old days, and you've got to move on. You got to move with the times. And look, for the short term, Ketspire might be a great appointment. You know, if they gave him a 1-year deal and they said, right, just keep us stable, keep us in the league, keep us above, at least try to get in the top 6, that I could say, right, it worked. But this is Anorthosis.
Yep.
This is Anorthosis. And let's not fuck about here, right? And we can joke as much as we want about them. First Cypriot team to ever qualify for the Champions League.
Yep.
They've had some superb players over the years.
Yep.
Right? Players like Sozin, and even players that perhaps didn't live up to the expectation, but Kinkladze. Even Ketspire as a player.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They've got Savio, fucking Champions League winners. They shouldn't be where they are. Correct. And yes, it's a result of mismanagement over the years. Right? And again, we're not going to go over how many board changes they've had in the last 4 years. It's ridiculous. We've done it to death.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Maybe this administration is going to get it right. But the fact is, money talks at the end of the day. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And a club like them should not be in the financial mess that they're in. I don't even know if they had the $100,000 to pay for that fucking audit. Have they even done it yet? I don't know.
Well, we haven't seen the results if they've done it. I mean, they might not make it public, but
Right.
yeah.
And I'm sitting there thinking of all the wealthy Cypriots around the world that are unorthodoxy fans, that work in business, that have their connections here, there, and everywhere. How can they not find a consortium to come in and take over the club? How can they not be able to? Ayala found a fucking Australian guy. Not disrespect, they found an Australian guy with a forex company, and he's coming. Boom, Apollon, right? Gabriel Craig. Even Craig was talking to unorthodoxy, and even they said, well, there was a lot of things that we, a lot of discrepancies, and we couldn't really hide them from him.
Yep.
So come on, man.
So I mean, there's the dissenting opinion. We need to show the dissenting opinion as well. Be fair and balanced. Ethan.
Well, look, there's one here. The argument here is that it's not his team, right? So they pretty much can't say anything. Well, the thing is, that excuse can only fly so far for me, because yes, it's not his team, but at the same time, if you're a good manager, you work with what you got, and then build on it. Mm-hmm. So let's see. Sorry, you were saying?
There's the dissenting opinion in Etherblock here. With Getspire, you wouldn't be in danger though. And then it says you can see he's bringing in serious, experienced players to make a good whole. He's a footballer. I don't want to hear any stupidities. Now, listen, he's of a time, right? Let's be political. He's of a time, and the time that he is of is not now. There you go. Anyway, we've got a crap load of other stuff to go to.
Yeah, shit ton of it.
So let's move on to let's move on to. I wish I had a sombrero. Right, let's move on to IL news.
Yes.
So, first of all, let's go with a departure. And there you go. Is Victor Braga has left IL. He's joining Al Najma in the Saudi Pro League, where, as revealed by the IL pressman, our friend, Abana Yamu. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Levendi.
Al Najma have paid IL a release clause for letting him go. Now, if you believe Transfermarkt, IL got 170,000 euros for the transfer. Now, so Victor Braga leaves having played 33 times, keeping 9 clean sheets. Now, which means there's a gap. There's a big old I can't say South American, a big old American gap, right? Where the goal is. So Who did they bring in? Who did they? They brought in William Ater, Guillermo Ochoa. There he is. Well, I wish I'd make that joke, but he makes that joke with his actual Instagram name. Have you seen it? It says, Yo soy Ochoa. But yes. So, Guillermo Ochoa. Ochoa. How? How did they do this? How did they manage? How did they pull this off? Right? It's Guillermo Ochoa.
Yeah. Well, look, let's get it right. He's 40 years old.
He is 40.
He was going to join a club a couple of weeks ago in Portugal. Did you hear that story?
Yeah, I know. It's in Spain. It was Burgos in Spain.
It was a second division team. Second division team, because he was in Portugal, wasn't he?
Yes.
He was going to join He was going to join a second division team in Spain. He's gone for a medical. He's talking about his contract, and he goes to them, I just want one more thing added to the contract. So while you do that, I'm going to go for a coffee. Yeah. And he walked out. He turned his phone off. He never came back. Nunca más. I'm going to Cyprus. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, fantastic. Right. So, do people really need stats about Ochoa?
Go on.
I'll do them anyway, right? Right. So, we've got 152 appearances for the Mexico national team, including 36 as a captain. He's got 6 Gold Cup wins with Mexico, and he's appeared at 5 different World Cups for them. He's played for Ajaccio, Malaga, Granada, Standard Liège, Salernitana, and the Portuguese team he was playing for is a team called AVS. I don't know either. Right, but the business end, for a lot of his career, he was at America in Mexico, where he's won the Clausura, the Champions game, their version of the Champions League. He's got a Belgian Cup medal. He's got a bronze Olympic medal. They only just recently won the CONCACAF Nations League. He's Ochoa, man, and you know he's also got. He's got a silhouette that people can tell from a mile away who it is as well.
Yeah.
It's that can't be anyone else other than Ochoa.
Well, first of all, I'll be honest with you, man. Like, you could talk about his age as much as you want, right? But I think IL have played an absolute blinder here. From a marketing perspective, this is a blinder. And I'll tell you why. So, 40 years old, you've spoken about his CV. He's got 3 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
That tells you something, right? If you look, I'll give you an example. Let's see if I can bring it up on the screen. Let's go on X.
No, but it's right. What?
Hold on.
I was going to say.
Let's go on X, right?
Yeah.
If you go to people that have mentioned him, right? For example, this guy. Can you see that on the screen? Does it come up?
Yeah.
How many followers has he got? This guy.
74,000. It said.
Right. You go to this account. Okay, that's only got 3. Okay, this one.
Yeah, 88,000.
Yeah. But if I go to top, you're up there. You're at the top. There you are, right there.
Hi guys.
Yeah. But, okay, that's 330. This one has got 104,000. Then you've got this fella, 477,000 followers. This one's got like 1.6 million followers.
Yeah.
It actually made it onto ESPN. Let me find it. There's an ESPN Mexico. Where is it? It's somewhere. Yeah, TNT Sports Mexico. Malaga, 117,000. ESPN.com.mx, 1.9 million. Mate, what they've done here is forget like shirt sales and all that kind of stuff that we keep hearing about other players around the world, right? But from a brand perspective, where are we? From a brand perspective, this is huge.
It's massive.
Now they've got that link up with Levante as well. So now you've got a Spanish-speaking community, right, that is going to be interested in this player. You got Mexico. Mate, like this is they've pulled a blinder. I don't care what anyone says. I don't give a shit. I don't care about his age. I don't care if he can't catch a ball. I don't care if he got no legs or hands. Don't care. What they've done from a branding and marketing perspective is huge. And let's not forget what it could do for tourism in Cyprus, because we had it with David Luiz. Look how many Brazilians are following Buffalo. Like how many people are going to go to Buffalo. What I'll have done now, they can sell fucking yellow and blue sombreros and they'll fucking make that money back.
Well, George has got a very good comment I think you'll appreciate.
This one? I should sell his wigs in the club shop. There you go, George. Yeah. But you could do these things. Can you imagine for the kids? Like, it's mad. Piñatas. You name it. Anything Mexican theme that goes with the fucking stereotype, you could do it. You could make an aisle version of Taco Bell. Like little pop-up restaurants. I'm not even joking.
Taco Bell.
You there's? Fucking hell, man. The Osprey sales will go through the roof.
Oh, man.
The Bacalias will be laughing, man.
Yeah, imagine Cypriot beans for sale
in
Guadalajara.
Yeah. IL seems to have done all the good moves this year. Well,
they have signed some very good players.
They have. Okay, they're still taking time to gel and everything, but I think maybe they're 1 or 2 players away from being serious. I won't say title contenders, but causing a lot of damage. Bring Sergio Perez to F1. I don't know what F1 is. I don't watch it. Sorry, I just cars going around in a circle. Crash. Tacos, QR codes in Alpha Mega Arena. They get it. They get it. So yeah, fantastic move. Fantastic. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Amazing. Even just for the showmanship, even just for the, razzmatazz. That's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, shall we move on?
Well, so there's another bit of Isle news that we need to drop in the side there then. Just drop it in there. Is that Facundo Costantini, the guy who looks about 12 years old, has left Isle now on loan. He's gone to a Bulgarian team called Beroestrada. Beroestara Zagora. There you go. 24. So the 5-year-old Brazilian defender played 22 times for Isle last season. I like him, but his concentration seems to drop off at important times. He needs to improve on that. But yeah, I like him. He's a good player. Now, obviously, we mentioned Victor Braga there very, very quickly. Obviously, with him leaving to go to Saudi Arabia. Now, there was another transfer to Saudi Arabia that happened this week as well, wasn't there?
Yes. There was.
Yes, there was. There he is. So this is Stelios Vrondis. He's gone to Al Faiha from Apoel on loan.
This is going to be painful, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Go on, carry on.
All right, okay. So the Cyprus under-21s captain spent last season on loan at Omonia Radipo, and along with appearances for Apoel, he has 28 appearances at the top level in Cyprus. Now we've got to talk about this English version of the announcement from Al Faiha.
Yes.
Now they mentioned a little bit about his history, including playing for Pao Xilodimpo and Onya Aradipu. Onya Aradipu.
Oh God.
Onya.
Honestly.
Right. Yeah.
Honestly, man.
Yes.
This is painful.
It's painful, isn't it? It's kind of like the it's squeaky butthole painful.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Like you clench. Onya. Onya. Anyway, close enough. Yeah, exactly, Rockax. Right. So there's been a few more movements at Apoel. An incoming. This is 32-year-old Greek forward Dimitris Diamandagos. Diamond Jimmy. Jimmy. Yes. So he's played for Olympiacos, Panionios, Aris, Ergodelis, Karlsruhe, Bochum, St. Pauli, Hajduk Split, FC Ashdod, Kerala Blasters, and West Bengal FC. Now, he's got 93 goals in 293 games, which if you look at that by itself, it's pretty good, right? Problem is, most of those goals were in India.
Right.
Which the league, as you know, the league could be improved upon quite a lot. Now, Diamond Jimmy here, right? He's a striker, which means that Apoel had to get rid of a striker, and they did that. And FC Krasava announced that they've signed Al Qasim Ba on loan.
Yeah.
Now, speaking,
Tasso, before you continue with Krasava, this striker that you signed, what's he wearing?
Will you stop with that?
No. Because again, for those of you who aren't familiar with our podcast, we notice a lot of things, and all throughout the summer, Apoel have been signing these players, and they've been posing with this same beige T-shirt with the blue neckline and whatever, but on the chest, left hand, well, the player's left, our right, it says AFC. AFC. Since when have Apoel been known as AFC? When you see that, for me, and I repeat what I said weeks ago, there's some kind of rebrand happening. I'm telling you.
No.
There's some
no,
why would they have AFC?
if F8 come and change the name of the club and get rid of the word Greek in there, what do you think's going to happen?
Well, Lois was noticed as well. It's got a Brazilian vibe fonts, and he's right.
Yeah. But again,
AFC there.
If you get rid of the E in Abuel, never mind the rest of it, if you get rid of the E in Abuel, what do you think is going to happen?
I don't know, but no one is talking about this.
No one is talking about it. You're right.
What does it mean?
About it. Yeah.
Is it like Macron's, like, I don't know, is that like the casual wear? Maybe they're releasing casual wear for Abuel and they just put AFC. But why AFC? No one has ever referred to Abuel as AFC. In fact, no one's ever referred to them as Abuel FC either.
Nope. Abuel FC is just the company name.
Well, this is it. It could be. It's just weird.
Yeah.
It's for me, it's weird. I bend that AFC.
Okay, so there's some people who aren't Greek speakers watching this, right? Or Cypriot speakers. Abendari means they don't even have €5, right? That's what that means. So, right. Anyway.
Speaking of
Krasava, they've been very busy this week, haven't they? Right.
Yes,
so
they have.
So I'm going to try and do this very quickly. They didn't only just bring in Ba, they also brought in an 18-year-old Armenian winger called Eric Davidian from FC Honka in Finland. Let's just pause on Honka for a second.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Good. We've got two 20-year-olds from Pisa on loan. Left back Vernon Ado and another player called Miha Tredan. We've got a 21-year-old Ukrainian defensive midfielder called Dmitro Melnichenko. And this is one that I saw that I don't think's been reported anywhere. But there's a 21-year-old Cypriot left back called Andreas Michailidis, who they brought in from a German sixth tier team called Waldalgesheim. Waldalgesheim.
Okay.
Waldalgesheim.
Okay. Fine.
And breathe.
Fine. Absolutely fine.
There you go.
Fine.
But don't breathe. Don't breathe because there's loads more transfers. But anyway, go on. Yeah.
Well, look, I seem to remember Krasava's press officer going on the radio beginning of the month saying they're going to sign an Italian central midfielder. And they signed someone from Italy, but he was an Italian. This Ado, this left back from Lecce in the middle.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Pisa, but yeah.
Pisa?
Yeah, they got the players they brought in from Italy from Pisa.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yep. Maybe there is a player from Lecce coming in as well. Don't know.
There is Ado, the left back.
No, he's
from Lecce.
Is he from Lecce? I saw
Lecce, yeah.
Okay, I saw.
I'm sure he's from Lecce.
Pisa.
1 minute. Now you're fucking killing me now. Vernon Ado. That's a Lecce kit. Grata. Where is he? Can't even find him now. Is he not on Transfermarkt?
No, man. Everybody's on Transfermarkt.
Lecce. He's come from Lecce.
Has he? Okay.
He's come from Lecce. Yeah, he was Volendam before that. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right.
Even if it's casual wear, a brand logo is part of the brand, unless it's a transition to a rebrand. Is that? So Ipsona brought all the Super League experienced 30-plus-year-olds, and now they're getting under 22s. This won't be good for anyone that's trying to get into the top 6. Well, yeah.
Apollon found that out the hard way.
They did indeed.
So, Now,
Yes.
let's move to Onyaradipo.
Onya.
Yeah,
Yes.
Onyaradipo, where they announced the loan signing of another AEK player because they've got every biddies there. Now they've also got Dani Enriquez. So the 28-year-old Dutch centre-back has played 16 times for AEK since signing
Dutch?
us. Yeah, he's Dutch.
Is he?
Yeah.
Piss off.
Look it up, he's Dutch.
Bloody hell, no way. He's Dutch. Flipping hell. It don't sound Dutch to me.
He's Dutch. Look it up.
Flipping hell. Okay.
Are you looking it up? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Citizenship,
Okay.
Netherlands, Portugal. He's born in Rotterdam. Fucking hell. Wow.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Now.
Wow. Okay.
Now, we mentioned Onyaradipo. We should also go to Onyar Lefkosia.
Yes.
We have to talk about Muamer Tankovic, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
This is a massive signing, I think. I think they pulled off an absolute coup by getting Muamer Tankovic in, especially for free, because it's for free, basically. Yeah, he left Bafor, and then within an hour, he was announced at Almonia or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Fantastic signing. I've made my thoughts known on Tankovic. I think he was a very integral part to that Bafos team and the way they kind of work. They're gonna miss him, but yeah, he's played 134 times for them, 34 goals, 26 assists. So in 134 games, he's got 60 goal involvements. So, that's a goal every 2 point. That's being involved in a goal every 2 point something games.
Yeah.
That's amazing, right?
Look, this transfer, it's like when we signed Semedo. It's a no-brainer. Yeah. You've got a player that understands what it takes to be successful in this league. He's won the league, he's won the cup. However it was dealt with at Buffalo, I don't know. I really don't know what's happened there. It's one of those out the blue things. He'd be one of the last names on the list of players that would be unsettled at Buffalo. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, on the one hand, I'm thinking, and again, this is me maybe looking into things a bit too much. Remember when Cantona joined Man United? How the original call was Howard Wilkinson calling Martin Edwards to speak about Dennis Irwin going to Leeds, and that weren't going to happen. So Ferguson, that was in the meeting, gave Edwards a nudge. He said, "Ask him about Cantona," and the rest is history. This, I wouldn't say it's the same, but it's very similar in the sense that this player who has been so instrumental in the club's success has all of a sudden become available. And Omonia have swooped to sign him.
Yeah. I mean, there was also the talk earlier in the summer of Loizu going to Buffalo in the other direction as well, wasn't there? So.
Oh yeah, but we heard it on very good authority that Buffalo weren't interested in him. So there's that one shot down. But Tankovic's signing it's a no-brainer. But there's always a but. And I'm going to do this. It doesn't solve Omonia's issues. It really doesn't. Because as great as the team looks on paper going forward, when you've got Kusula in the middle of the park protecting the back four, I use that term loosely, and defensive mistakes, individual defensive mistakes that they haven't cut out from their game, you can have all the best strikers in the world, all the best forward players, but unless that back line is keeping the ball out of the net, you got no fucking chance. And this is something that we need to really address because it's become a big concern. The performance against Ethnigo, I don't care what anyone says about 7 changes, which is on the coach, by the way, because not only did he, I did this last week, but he changed 7 players and he changed the system, which is a system that they haven't played at all since he's come, right? And for the type of goals that we conceded, it's completely unacceptable. But Tankovic is going to bring something different. He's going to bring the leadership. He's going to bring experience. He's going to bring goals as well. So no one can dispute that it's a good signing looking at it, outside in. But again, when you're conceding goals left, right, and centre, silly goals, these things need to be addressed, and we haven't done it. We really haven't done it, and that's a concern. But there's another little concern, which again the club should have addressed a long time ago, and that's Loizu, because we've been hearing whispers. Was this in the notes?
I didn't include it, but there was something that popped up the last half a day or so, wasn't there?
Yeah. So stories come out. Hapoel Tel Aviv have made an offer for Loizu. Omonia came out today and said they're not entertaining it. We've heard that the club want the player to sign a new contract. And again, for me, this whole situation stinks because they've known for a while now that his contract was going to be up in May. And now they're talking about discussing a new deal. I don't know about you, Thasso, but right now, this player is in pole position. He's in pole position. He can do whatever he wants. And again, you can talk about all the signings Omonia have made, but the way that they've handled this situation, just like they've handled other situations with players, it stinks. It really does. I mean, I don't know. Tell us your thoughts about it, mate.
Well, listen, Loizu is, again, a very integral part to how Omonia play in the forward third of the pitch. It's weird to see the situation develop to the point that it has done. If you wanted to tie him to a new contract, you do that January just gone. You don't try and discuss the situation now. Loizu has always said that he wants to play abroad. Last time he went abroad, it didn't work out too well for him. This time, the level that's being discussed is, all respect to the Israeli league, that it's not as high level as the Dutch league. But the amount of money being mentioned for him to be bought this summer is quite substantial, though, isn't it? So,
well, look, the way I see it, I mean, Rockers has just hit the nail right on the head. They either renew him or lose him. And the fact remains, they've had a while to renew his contract.
yeah.
But now there's interest from other clubs or other club, and they shit the bed.
Yeah.
But it goes back to what I've said time and time again on our Omonia podcast. The lad signed a new deal, right? And you knew how long that contract was going to be. Why are you waiting until now to try and get it done? Now, maybe they've been trying to get him tied down for a while. I don't know. But it just seems that it's accelerated now because they know that they can lose him for nothing. And if they lose him for nothing, when 3 years ago they could have got $2.5 million for him, again, this is questionable, man.
Yeah.
It's negligent. But anyway, whatever.
But yeah, 900,000 euros is still not, it's not an amount to be going like, no,
No. And they'll put on a sell-on clause as well, if anything. But for all we know, the player could be playing 4D chess with a club. Maybe he wants to sign a new contract, but he knows that he's in a position where, I can talk to other clubs in January, but that's only gonna fucking get put a rocket up their asses to give him a bigger contract.
Yeah.
So and we still haven't even spoken about Semedo, who's out of contract in the summer, and it's World Cup year.
Yep, and he's going.
Well,
I mean, it's not confirmed, but they've basically got one foot on the plane.
Yeah. Well, Raka says this about Loizu. What I've seen around is that they wanted to renew him for 1 year, but he wanted. Oh, who's that?
That's
Tankovic. Sorry, Tankovic. Yeah. They wanted to renew him for 1 year, but he wanted 2. So okay. So he wanted a 2-year deal. Oh, okay. Well, he's another player that's out of contract. So anyway, Shall we talk about his former club?
Yes, so let's talk about Tankovic's former club. They've made a couple of signings.
Yep.
Let's go with Onyen Mimovic first. Onyen Mimovic, right? That sounds about right. Yeah. Anyway, 21-year-old Serbian right back comes in from Fenerbahce on loan. He's also been at Zenit St. Petersburg, Red Star Belgrade, and OFK Beograd. Now, at 21 years old, he's got 96 first-team appearances. That's I think I've seen a few comments from Serbian accounts saying that they're expecting massive things from Mimovic. Yeah, look out for that.
I think it's a very clever move because he plays right back. The right back that they have right now is Bruno, who I've been saying he's not
isn't a right back.
Yeah. So with him there, then you got competition at right wing because you got Correa, you got Jaja, and you got Bruno. Anyway, sorry.
Now they did also make another signing. This one I thought was a weird one, right?
I haven't got that on the spreadsheet.
No, it's fine. It's Nea Salamina, right? Announced that they agreed a deal with Bafor for 17-year-old Andreas Mavroudis from Nea Salamina to go on loan to Bafor. And in essence, it's for him to play in Bafor's under-19s UEFA Youth League campaign.
What position does he play?
Mavroudis is an attacking midfielder.
Right, okay.
Why?
Okay. No,
Why?
nothing. No.
Okay.
Nothing.
So he's only 17 years old. He's already played 11 times in the Brodatlima for Nea Salamina.
Okay.
Yeah. And he just played for the under-19s.
Hold on, didn't he score a couple goals last season?
He did.
He scored against Aradipu. Was it Aradipu?
Yeah, I think so. He scored. He did score. I remember him scoring a goal. But yeah,
because we were talking about him. I was
going to say, I'm sure there's a clip of me somewhere saying, "Look out for this kid." But if the clip isn't there yet, it is now. Look out for this kid. He's gonna do big things. He made his debut for Nea Salamina in the Brodatlima when he was 15.
Hold on a second. He scored against Omonegos Ismail.
Right, there you go. Right, yeah.
The winner. Scored the winner away.
Everybody did that, though.
All right. Okay.
Only Abuel didn't do that. Now, another thing that happened at Bafor is they sent out a player on loan again. And this is an Anorthosis target who instead decided to sign for Achna on loan. And this is Mamadou Kane.
Yes.
Yeah, there he is kicking a blue circle.
Yes, wearing an Olympiacos shirt.
Yeah.
So it looks.
Yep. So, yes. Kane has kind of been a bit of a forgotten man at Bafor. Last season he was on loan at Auda in Latvia, where he was there from March onwards, where he played 13 times. But yeah, that's the Achna news there for you. Now let's go, because we haven't spoken a lot about Lemeso than Ochoa. But there's a load more news that came out of Lemeso this week. So that's firstly, we've got a new signing at Rangers Limassol, and that is
shoot, I've messed it up. Sorry,
Why?
Carry on. No, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not going to bring it up.
Okay, so there's Wes Foderingham.
Yep.
So people don't know, 34-year-old English goalkeeper. He's been at Fulham, Crystal Palace, Swindon, Rangers, Sheffield United. He was at West Ham. So, he's been at a few clubs. He's got 455 appearances with 166 clean sheets.
He's the one that was substituted by Di Canio at Swindon, and it all kicked off.
Yep, that's the one. That is the one.
Hmm.
Now, they also did make another signing, Rangers Limassol. They announced the signing of Abdullah Sow.
So your buttons.
Yeah. 20-year-old Guinean French centre-back who was previously at the Monaco youth teams. And then we also got a Bollon. They did a bit of business as well. So they announced the release of Babacar Dion. So he got thank you'd. 28-year-old Belgian right winger signed last summer from Lokomotiv Plovdiv and played 22 games, getting 4 goals. And then there was one in. This is Marcelino Carriazo.
Yeah, that was like out of the blue, literally out of the blue.
Yeah, nobody had reported on this previously. So this is a 25-year-old Colombian defensive midfielder who spent the last 3 seasons at CSKA Sofia. So Ioannis Bittas getting the agent's fee. Yeah. Prior to that, he was at Once Caldas and Tashira under 20s, which is where our man Chacon was before he went to AEK.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is 237 appearances with 31 goals and 17 assists.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And
Excellent.
then there's one more transfer, and that is Baralimni. They signed an 18-year-old Egyptian called Ahmed Khaled Jr., who I'm just going to say has got nothing to do with Mido whatsoever.
No,
famous Egyptian legend Mido. Now, this kid was previously at El Mokaoulun and has played for the Egypt under 20s. There you go.
There we go. Happy days.
And there you go. So busy with the signings. You know, it should quieten down now.
You say that, but let's not forget that while the window is closed, clubs can still sign players on free transfers and loans until the 30th of September, provided the player on a free transfer left before the 6th, I think, of September. I think.
Now, yeah. So there is an expectation that there's going to be one more massive signing coming in from somewhere. I don't know what it is. Our friend at Football Cypriota seems to think that the rumor that was going around at the beginning of the summer regarding a certain player transfer to a certain team in Limassol will actually occur for Bafos instead.
Oh?
Yeah. I don't know why he said that. But yeah, he thinks Bafos are going to get him instead.
Okay.
So that's an interesting one, isn't it?
It is, although my money is on the green team in Limassol to bring in a big name.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put it past anyone.
No, not at all. Before we move on, I'd just like to mention our friends at the Buffalo Walking Football, because as you guys know or should know, Cyprus have qualified for the the World Nations World Cup. So it's the Walking Football World Cup. We're in Group B. Czech Republic, Canada, Jersey, Morocco, Japan, France are in that group. And our friend, Charlie, he's been messaging me, giving me some further information. And he said it's been confirmed that 110 teams from 40 nations will gather in Spain next month to take part in the Walking Football World Nations Cup. 42% of the Cyprus team are Cypriot. So yeah, I mean, obviously they've had a lot of challenges. So, you know, when you have to balance what they call competitiveness and inclusion, obviously it's a tricky one. But, you know, it's a fantastic achievement for them. He tells me that the squad has received a lot of support, and it looks like it's going to be walking football is going to be formally recognised in Cyprus as a way of helping older footballers keep fit and healthy. Happy days. There we go.
Good.
So yeah, good luck to him, man. Because I think that, obviously, look, it's not something that I'm too familiar with. I'm not going to lie. Yeah.
Mhm.
But the fact remains, football is for everyone.
Correct.
And no matter how old you are, something like this is great, especially for that generation, because, as I said before, it keeps them healthy, it keeps them fit. But at the same time, you've got that togetherness as well. And I think that's something that's really lacking in the football community now. It's all about money these days. So something like this is great. And they're obviously promoting us across their radio station. And apparently we've been mentioned in a couple of magazines out there as well. I haven't seen it, but apparently so.
Oh.
Yeah, let me get Charlie. Let me get Charlie's message out. Hang about. Let me see.
Hola. Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hang about.
Joder.
He says we've even been in Buffor's Post and Cyprus Living magazine where we've been mentioned.
Joder.
Yes.
Yes. Now, one more thing to mention. I forgot to put this in the notes. Is that following the deadly fires this summer, Ike did a press release like straight after, saying that they were going to try and help out the communities that suffered due to the fires. And then this week, they actually announced what they will be doing. So in conjunction with the government, Ike will be fronting the effort for these two communities in particular, in Agios Ambrosios and Suni, to construct new playground areas for these two villages for the children. So Ike and Wu-Tang are for the children. So that's good.
Absolutely.
Yes. Absolutely. Now, and with that, there is one more thing that we always do right at the end here, isn't there?
Yeah, we've missed it.
It's time to spin the wheel. What is coming? We don't know. Spin the wheel now.
He's back.
There he is. He's back. Although he's going to take a week off next week. Obviously, there wasn't any games this week. Now, still, there was only Brodathli games on, so there isn't anything too crazy to talk about in there.
Second division starts tomorrow, though.
Second division does start tomorrow. We've got to wait 2 weeks for that, though. Now, there is something interesting. I mean, we did see it briefly last week with it's the Apollon Grasava game, which had the most interesting stuff in. And this is so Apollon were fined because for objects thrown onto the pitch by fans. Now, people don't remember the highlights when Dokuto scores the first goal. He basically just celebrates in front of the Apollon fans.
Apollon.
He celebrates in front of the Apollon fans.
I think I've got it, you know.
Have you got it?
I think I've got it. Hold on a second.
And, So him and a bunch of other Grasava players, they end up celebrating it in front of the Apollon fans. And then, so things start raining down. And then you see De Lucas show up afterwards and be like, yeah! Because, De Lucas hates Apollon.
Yeah.
He's got history with that team.
Oh, yes.
He absolutely despises them. And he just went off. He was like, yeah! So anyway, fine for Apollon because of that. Now, Grasava didn't escape a fine either.
Wow.
So at the end of the game, there was some hoo-ha involved with Grasava as well, with a fine for them for someone who wasn't registered and had no badge entering the locker room at the end of the game.
No ID, no entry.
Well,
nope, doesn't happen.
But no, it does not happen. Now, I don't know if that was Yevgeny Savin or not, because people watched the game and kept like an eagle eye out. You can see him. He's he's there in the stand. He's the one with the drum going like boom, 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 boom. So probably, the game finished. He's been in the stands, and then he, I don't know, sprinted towards the
Passion.
yeah, sprinted towards the changing rooms to go say something nice to his players. It's either that. There's a second option. There's the media, the Instagram media manager, because she's always doing photos and videos of the team, and you had you had Yassin Bahasa the other day was like, if I hit the crossbar with this shot, you have to show up to the game, and then hits the crossbar, and he goes, "I will see you there." and I want to know how many takes that took, Yassin. Yassin, how many takes did that take? How many takes did that take, Yassin? Yassin, how many takes did that take? Anyway, so Grasshopper got fined for that. Yassin, how many takes did it take?
They're lucky there wasn't a clock in the background. It'd be like nice sunny morning, and he goes up to the camera and goes, "If I hit the crossbar, you have to come to the game." And then the next one, he hits the crossbar, but it's actually late at night. The floodlights are on.
I see you at the game. Yassin, how many takes? Anyway, yeah. So that's.
It's been 14 hours. I need new boots.
Yeah, I expect there's an outtake there. At some point, Patrick Lipski just goes up and just does it in one go and walks off.
Well, the groundsman is standing on the side. Adere, Bosinora. This groundsman sitting there with a fucking, lunza halloumi sandwich, eating while he's trying to hit the crossbar.
Yeah, you just watch it disappear
Mate,
as it keeps taking each shot. Yassin, how many takes? How many takes did it take, Yassin? Anyway, yeah.
You can imagine it being like in Happy Gilmore, them just sitting at the sides, just waiting for him to hit the fucking crossbar. Sorry.
Right. So anyway,
he's gonna message you saying, "I did it in one take, motherfuckers."
Listen, sidetrack, but that's the thing that happened this week. That's interesting.
Do you think that person, Reg, honestly, do you think that person that ended up in the dressing room, do you think it was just someone trying to sell lahia like they do on the beach? He's got these fucking scratch cards. He just walks in. Could you imagine that happening? Sorry. I won't interrupt you now.
No. That was it from me. I got sidetracked a bit there from Yassin.
Weren't there other fines? I'm sure
there were other fines. I just thought I'd mention the most interesting ones. I mean, the other ones where Ike and Apollon got fined for not playing enough Cypriots. Yeah, Apollon doing the Lord's work by not playing enough Cypriots to try and win a game where they lost 3-0 at, because they didn't even play Shikis. He had to come off the bench, and Vrikis didn't even make an appearance.
Who?
Well, Shikis and Vrikis.
Vriki, siki, vriki, siki. Όλο μπαίνουν, βρίκι, σίκι, βρίκι, σίκι. Δεν μας φτάνουν, δεν μας δένουν. Βρίκι, σίκι, βρίκι, σίκι. Χορεύει η κερκίδα με το ρυθμό. Βρίκι, σίκι, βρίκι, σίκι. Γκολ και χαμός. Απολών Θεός. Βρίκι, σίκι.
Say my name 3 times like Candyman.
Yep. And he will appear. Yes.
Alex loves it. Beautiful. Rosalind doesn't, but Alex loves it. It's fine.
And with that is this week's Vriodis.
It's time to spin the wheel. What is coming? We don't know. Spin the wheel now.
viewer numbers spiked a little bit during the Vriki Shiki song.
Of course they did. Of course they did. I just remembered, right? You said that the second division starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
That means next time there's a Vrionidis, we might also have to play the Demosthenos team tune. Because obviously he's going to come out and say some fucking stupid shit.
Or maybe Johnny Violins.
Oh, yes. Anyway. Look out for more of that in 2 weeks' time.
So excited. I'm more excited about the second division started than the Prathima returning.
No, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Peak Mappa. Anyway, boys and girls, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to give us a follow on Instagram and X at This Is Mappa. Thasso is at Flares Cafes. We have a website with some updates, nc-network.com. And that's it for another week. Thasso?
Yeah. That's the one, innit? That's it. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ochoa. What? 9, 10. 9, 10. This is Cyprus. This is Mappa. Buenas noches.
Shall we play it one more time?
Oh, go on, do it.
Let's do it for the outro. Hang on, bro. Let's do it for the outro. Boys and girls, sticking to the Ochoa theme, the outro. Good night.
Buenos días, buenas tardes o cualquier otra hora de que estés viendo esto. This is Mappa. Esto es Mappa, pasión sin parar. Chipre vibra, nadie lo puede negar. Entre humo, bengalas y multas al final, el fútbol nos quema, nos hace cantar. Las gradas arden con fuego y color. Los jueces reparten sanciones sin pudor. Corrupción en la sombra, rumores que van, pero el alma del hincha no se puede comprar. Esto es maldad, pasión sin parar, drama eterno que no va a terminar. Entre risas, escándalos y verdad brutal, el fútbol de Chipre es un carnaval.